Welcome back to F123, my team career. We're currently at round 19 of the season. We're currently fifth in the driver's standing, a point above Charles Leclerc, after having a beautiful race in Qatar where we managed to win and get P1. Brings us to fifth place in the driver's standing, sixth place in the constructors at 153 points. Teo is still not scoring a single point so far, even though Teo finished. Teo had a good race. Where did he finish? Finished P14, not as good as it was, but he did finish P14, which was good. And we get our second podium of our winner of the season so far. So we're going on to where are we? To Kota Circuit of Americas. Not a track I'm particularly good at, but hopefully we can put in a good performance there. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get on with today's video. Oh, before I forget, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah. So this is the end of Q1. And somehow me and Teo have managed to enter Q2. Teo's close to getting knocked out of Q2. Look at that. Blanchard's got a 5-place penalty, so I wonder how interesting. That means me and Teo are going to move up realistically, so that should be interesting. We're going to go through the Q2 and I'll see you at the end of qualifying. So at the end of qualifying, we get two. Somehow, I don't know how we managed that on a track I'm not so good at. Particularly in sector one, I'm not brilliant through those high speed turns. I can't really nail them, but they were going to be starting P2 for the sprint race, and maybe if we get past Norris, we might have pole for the main race. Anyway, I'm going to go for free practice now, and I'll see you lot at the beginning of the sprint race. We've got the sprint race. We're going to be on mediums because I don't think we've got softs. There's a couple of us on mediums, and I feel that those of us on mediums haven't got new soft. Anyway, Teo is going to be starting from P14. That long stroll penalty hasn't kicked in yet. It'll probably take effect in the main race. Anyway, let's get the sprint started, shall we? Got a long run into turn one, a left-hander. Can we jump Norris? Well, we can. We had a brilliant start. I thought it was slow, but it seems it was quicker than Norris at least. And we've taken the lead of the sprint race so far. Now, the tricky part. Leclerc's going past Norris. Norris has had a horrid start. Now, the place I don't like to take. But I've kind of figured a solution to still carry a lot of speed. Go in there flat. Then the next turn in, lift off. And so far, we managed to hold on to P1. Brilliant start from us. P1 to P3 are both on mediums, are all on mediums, so it's going to be a very interesting race. Holding on nicely. It is a long circuit. The fastest lap time here is 130 something. It's kind of bar. Spa as well as a long track has like 130 something. Or 140, I'm not sure. But the good thing about this Kota is that you don't make a lot of mistakes here. I think the main mistakes usually come from that sector 1. Those high speed turns or corners, whatever you call it. That's where most of the mistakes normally come from. But if you're carrying too much speed there, you can easily lose time. Maybe turn 1 as well. Because turn 1 is so wide, if you brake too late, you could easily just go wide. So, got a purple sector 1 somehow. But I do carry a lot of speed into those corners, so a lot of speed. And I don't even brake, I just lift off. When I first started playing this circuit, I used to go full speed because I didn't know how to control. Because you're on controller, it's very hard to like lift off on the accelerator. But if you play the game for a while, you figure out how to do it on your own. And just well, that was for me anyway. Before I never used to do it. I was like I couldn't do it. But then I started trying it ever so slightly, and I wouldn't. Sometimes I do it during a race, and then I literally just forget about it and don't do it again. But I just kept doing it every once in a while. It just became. I just got used to it a bit. It just takes a bit of practice, and you have to study the circuits when you're driving. So, because there's certain times you can brake later on certain corners, and it all depends anyway. I had a bad sector 3. That's interesting. 3 or 5. You are managing to hold on. The personal best in sector 1. We've got to use my ERS here because Leclerc's gonna have DRS on us. Well, you'll probably be defending from Norris, so luckily we used it early into the as we turned out of it, we were able to use it, unlike his DRS where he'd have to move a little bit to reach it. So that kind of gave us time. Purple in sector 2, probably because of battery in it. That was a bad thing, a bad exit there. A bad entrance as well. Let's see what time this gets us. Gets us the fastest lap from now. I'm intrigued if anyone gets any faster. No, managed to have the fastest lap on lap 4. Penultimate lap. Next time round is the final lap. Not the best of lines there. Bad sector 1 there. And also another thing, when you're driving this, some of the lines it tells you are not kind, on some tracks anyway. Whoa, Leclerc diving on the inside there. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. He didn't even follow the racing line. And Norris uses that to get past him with DRS, I presume. Got the apex on that one. Leclerc gets him back. They're still fighting there. Norris is back in the lead of Leclerc. The soft runners haven't really shown their pace on softs. Maybe the softs aren't really that fast here. Maybe mediums are the way to go. But I feel that all of us on mediums don't have any softs or this stuff. So we're probably saving the softs for the main race. Who knows? On the last lap. So far so good. Norris is gaining on us. I forgot there's DRS here. Oh shit. I literally forgot there was DRS on that straight. If I remembered, I would have used my battery. It just didn't even occur to me. Oh, not the best. I went off a bit. That's the thing. If you mess that thing up with what I'm doing, you could lose a bit of time there. The tyre wear is still alright, but my engine problems aren't looking so good. Now we burned that battery. We will have DRS. He is gaining on us quite quickly at that level. Sector 2. Holding on so far so good. A beautiful few laps from us during the sprint here. We did make a few mistakes, but nothing too serious that compromise our time. And we take P1 in the sprints. Very good race from us. Norris came back and clawed P2 in the last few laps, because considering he had a poor start, which caused him to go all the way to P3, and Leclerc was there, but Leclerc fell back. I think Leclerc's downfall came when he tried to overtake me on the inside of that turn, and he just lost everything. Just crazy, but it is what it is. Now we're going on to the main race, and we get 8 points as well.
At the top of the table. So let's review the driver's standings. The grid is set then, so that just...
Oh, and I just remember, before people get onto me and saying, how am I managing to compete with most of those cars? Look at the R&D. From the Mercedes all the way to the AlphaTauri, there's not much in it. So for cars like me, look at how close I am to Ferrari. Like this tiny. So, and it depends on which track we're on. We might go to one track now, the Ferraris are blitzing, but on the other hand, we might go to one track and we're doing well. And then you see the McLarens, we're all quite close to each other, and everything just kind of, and so everything just kind of is very close. That's what I'd say. Anyway, let's get on with the race. 14 laps. Let's go. Race day is here. This is the stride we're going for. Medium hards. We might pit a bit early. I'm not too sure. 5 red lights. Away we go. A good start here. Gonna use a bit of battery. Push away. Mark, I don't like this. This happens to P4. How did that happen? Hold on a sec. Verstappen's in P4. Hold on. P5 is on softs. He's on softs, isn't he? Verstappen has literally jumped. Teo started P13. Stroll, he added that 5 place penalty for Stroll. Teo started P13, he's already in P16. Bloody hell. Wow. Verstappen's gone up quickly. Wait, how did Carlos Sainz from 8th place jump? What the hell? Russell's had a bit of a stinker. Lewis as well, another stinker. That's mental. Bloody hell. Wow, that start has been mental. I'm pretty sure most of the position changes happened in that turn 1, because you could go probably like 5-4 wide, and I think that's where, so those probably that went on the inside probably got a jump on most of them. So I think that's where it happened. But anyway, okay. Who else? Orlando. Fucking hell. Don't know why he should have gone outside or the inside actually. I said he tried to follow behind me. I don't know why, but okay. Go race here. I feel like I do well on new tires that I've got a lot of grip. But when the tires start giving out, then I think that has start making a lot of mistakes, especially at those high speed corners. If you've got tires with no grip, then yeah, you lose a bit of pace there or time. But when you're
As you
turning, you've not
overtake
got the
much
same
more
grip
and start
again.
to utilise some of
So
this
you're
energy
kind
again.
of hard to get a good turn there. Anyway, I'm gonna try this again. I speed, brake, or lift off actually. And then I just kind of cruise into it. I actually tapped on the brakes there and I did it again by accident. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, sorry, Lando. Bloody hell, Lando. So aggressive. You can obviously tell I didn't do anything wrong, because if I did, I would have got a warning. Lando was way too aggressive there. Nobody got anything. Let's see how the grid is looking now. Still 16th. Alright. Gonna continue racing as usual. Business as usual, that's what we say.
Copy that.
Purple in sector 1 as well. Horrible sector 2. Probably because me and Lando were fighting. Oh shit. No, most times when I come out of that corner, I just lose the car a bit.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Lando is 4 tenths behind us. He's kind of got a gap to Leclerc. How many DRS zones here? 2, I think. On the back straight. The thing about those high speed corners, you have to be in 7th gear. As far as you're in 7th gear, you should be fine. No matter how, you might have to just lift off a bit. See, me and Lando have battled in the same place again. Because I went a bit wide and then we have all that time to catch up. So this is the first DRS zone. And I'm okay. Just need to make sure. Don't think he's in DRS range, but might be because he's gaining on me. But the McLarens are, I think, the quickest car in the grid, if I remember correctly. So he has got a lot of pace, and he is a good driver. So that's another feature as well. Like if McLaren had another like Landon there, they'd probably have the 2 drivers up front. As you can see, Verstappen's outperforming his car in terms of where it ranks. So we've got a bit of time, or we've kind of gap from Lando now. Just started a full flat this race. Gonna monitor the tire situation. We might be able to go 7-7, it just depends. I don't know how serious a tire deg is here, but however it is, we would manage. So we got that place, we did that one nicely now. I almost went a bit too fast, but everything was in between 7th and 6th gear. When you're coming out of your high speed, I think sometimes you can come out into 6th, but he almost got 2 seconds on Lando, and he's not battling the car behind him, so that's a good thing. Is it a good thing? No, it's a bad thing for us, because if they're battling, they lose more time, but as far as he isn't gaining mad time on us, then I should be happy. You see what I'm saying? I keep losing the rear end in those turns, I don't know why. It's not even the first time, it's not during this race. Probably last season I probably messed out as well. Essentially, for our final season of this career mode, we might reduce the
We're approaching the
races,
pit window
and if we
now,
do,
looking at your
this race isn't
cards
going to be
next
on
time.
there, just because it's not my favorite track of all. I've kind of gotten to like more tracks than I originally did. Like Brazil, I hated Brazil. Brazil was one of those tracks, yeah, I hated. I just couldn't do anything on it. But nowadays, I actually like it. But I've gotten used to like the braking and everything, so I know when I should brake. And I think it also depends on the car. If I'm driving like a very bad car, like last season, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. So I've got a career mode where I've got like a model car, won the drivers' championships the first season because the car is technically better than Red Bull. So we're kind of competing with all of them. So in that aspect, we're doing well. And then with the bad car, not kind of the best to do it, because when the setup is not right, we kind of struggle. Like now, I tweak any brake balance or whatever because it's just fine for me. But last season I was tweaking, probably because I was still new to the game and other stuff. But like now, my setup for this game now, I've got no turning assist, I've got no braking assist, which I had last season. But now I can brake on my own accord, and it suits me now because I can brake later than I normally do last time. Because last time, once it gets up to that line, it starts braking already. So it's a bit mad. But anyway, on to lap 6. How the tires doing? When we go around, we will see. Oh no. Normally, I'll go around and then pit after. That would be at the beginning of lap 8, isn't it? So, okay. I think we're on for a good pit stop time. A good pit stop strategy. Lap 7, lap 7. I think that's gonna work still. I thought maybe we'd have to pit a lap earlier, like around here. The tires might have degraded badly, but so far they're holding up. And plus we're in clean air as well, which is something they've spoken about in the new game, that driving in clean air and dirty air is really going to be a big factor. So that's something I look forward to. Verstappen's up to third. Interesting. It's because of the, I'm pretty sure those soft tires are pushing, but there is a gap between him and Lando, and even me to the rest of, like, there's kind of like a restaurant between, from Lando, not even from Lando, probably from, looking at it, probably from Max, I'd say. Is it from, I can't really tell because the time is shown. I don't know if it's interval to me or not, interval between each other or the leader. I think it's intervals, but while looking at the minimap, it looks like from Lando to Oscar, they're like one big DRS train, and then from the next car behind Oscar, the white one is another DRS train.
Okay,
So,
boxing this lap is the best in lap you can.
yeah, they're holding up. They're just about to reach their limit. I don't know if it's because of like how many laps you're doing overall that determines how well a tire lasts. I don't know. Because I don't see how I can take a soft tire 7 laps. I don't see it. And somehow the AI just managed to pull 7 laps out of the back. I'm like, how? Like people say you're pushing too hard, brother. How am I pushing? I'm lifting. I lift and coast like every single time, fair. So I don't get how I'm doing anything more than that. But here's what it is. Probably should have done that a bit earlier in the straight. I'm very intrigued to see how I'll be able to drive with a steering wheel. That's my goal, to get a steering wheel. I think we're boxing this lap, isn't it? We've got like a 5 second, so we can even do a double stack if we wanted. See, a lot of cars are coming in. Okay, the signs are going.
Okay, let's go now.
2.3.
Perfect job on the
Tail
turn in there,
incoming.
mate.
So
Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
he's ahead of us. Nick de Vries. Okay, pit now. Net P1 so far. We are catching de Vries. Still? Are we? Maybe. We might have DRS. That's probably why. 7 seconds from Max. Oh, Lando didn't pit. Oh, Lando didn't pit. That's gonna be interesting. Lando didn't pit. I was surprised he didn't pit though. Or did he? Am I just not seeing it? Hold on. No, Lando did pit. Wait, what happened to Lando? Pit as well. Lando 3 point. Oh, he had a bad pit stop. Oh, Lando had a bad pit stop. That's what I was about to say. So where's Teo at the moment? Teo is P8. I don't know why we didn't double stack. That's something I wish we could do. Like, we should put, like, I'm the of the team. Why can't I tell these lot, yeah, to double so that Teo doesn't lose position, so he will undercut everyone? Like, that's something I would have done. I would just tell the team, double stack, because there was a significant gap between both of us, and it would have worked. There's only more than like 15 seconds before us. Lando now is falling way behind. I'm surprised. Is that pit stop? The 3 second pit stop he had. That's what caused it. Because he was ahead of Verstappen going into the pits, so just lost time. And I think he was a bit ahead of Verstappen, maybe like 2 seconds or something. So that once he lost to all the cars near him, cost him P2. So we're on for another P1 in 2 races. Somehow, I don't know how we've managed that. I think the grid has gotten a lot closer than I thought it would have, and somehow we've just managed to have good pace. Like, look at the gap before the pit stop. Like, we were gone. Like, Lando was not first, but after we got a run, we were just clear. Like, it's shocking now. Like, look how many seconds we are ahead. It's very interesting to see. Now, the only problem now is that Teo isn't. He's good, but he's not like the best of the best drivers. Like, if we have a chance to get another driver, we should get a better driver than Teo. I can see that. We definitely, because like Verstappen outperforming the Red Bull car. So who's to say like our driver wouldn't this car if we get a good one? And they are good drivers there. It's just like getting the money to get them out of their team. But we'll have a look at it and see what we can do. Because now we're getting to the end of the season, so we are saving money, saving R&D points to get new drivers in, and hopefully they can come because of our specs. Yeah, I don't know if they're able to bring anyone, but hopefully they agree to come with the kind of the spec levels we have. That's all I can hope for. We've got 3 laps left. We're doing well so far. We've got a nice Nice lead. Not really worried about any other car, which is weird. I don't think we didn't have that in Qatar. Qatar, it was quite close between me and I think Leclerc or so. Oh, I've gone off there. Verstappen is 5.5. You see, look at what I'm telling you. Look at the Alpines. The Alpines are not faster than the Red Bulls, I think. I don't think so. But like, look at Gasly. He's having a good race. He's in P3. Like, where? What the hell? That's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised we're doing well. And since I'm a good driver, I can outperform this car to its max. And I'm still playing on the same difficulty I've been playing on since the beginning of the season. So I've not really changed it. But hopefully, maybe going into the third season might up it a little bit. I think I was on 75 or something. So it's still alright. It's not the 100 and something. I'm not that good of the game. But we're getting there gradually. Oh my gosh. I was scared for a second.
Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
I'm not even using my DRS anyway, so
Okay, there's a fault DRS. You will not be able to open the rear wing. We're working on
that's fine. I don't need my DRS. Okay.
Okay, we've got the fuel remaining.
I need to check where Teo is.
Gap to your teammate behind is 19.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're currently 17th place.
Oh boy. Yeah, I told you that double stack that we didn't do is costing Teo. Because if he had pit with us, yeah, all this other that came in second, he would have undercut all of them. So that really cost him. Because 19 seconds between me and him now. So that says something. We all lost the rears there. See, hard tires are doing well. Penultimate lap now. Verstappen is reducing the gap between us. To be fair, he's on medium, so not bad. Because I think hard tires in 25% they become like mediums or so. I'm not sure, but I feel towards the end of the race he should be losing that tire wear. That's what I feel. That I should have the advantage towards the end of the race. But there's still a substantial gap between us. I just have to use my battery now to make sure, because he's probably been using his battery to pull away from Gasly and Hamilton. They don't get in the DRS range, which I've not been using, so maybe I'll start using it now, going into straights. Okay, managed to keep the rears in check. About to start the final lap of the race.
Okay, this is your flat.
Okay, lap of race. I've lost a lot of time there.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Got a lot of fuel. Okay. I was burned. We don't really need it. Just make sure it's not empty, so we can still have Gasly. How is Gasly battling with Verstappen for that second place? He might get it there. He has got it at the moment. Well, Verstappen's got it back. That's going to be a tight battle for that P2 there. We're pushing the back straight now. Checkered flag. Any second now. There is. Who's going to get it? Gasly or Verstappen? We've got a second race win in a row. I don't even know how we managed this. I wasn't confident going into this race, but somehow we've managed to pick up another win here. No clue how we did it. Somehow we did. Hamilton driver of the day. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
A hard-fought win today then, after a very difficult race. The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Don't know where he got his phone from. Was he driving with his phone? Beautiful win for the team there to get us some more money. Got 33 points. A very good race in Texas, and we got more money here. Okay, we got round 20. Well, after Texas, I think it's Mexico. Too good. Nope, I am not battling with Max, or it's just a lucky run, brother. We're not doing all that shit, bro. Yeah, you see that are just ahead of us. Like, look at that. They're just ahead of us, barely as well. The McLarens have the fastest car. Red Bull are in that kind of line. Let's see. Max got P2 in Texas. We've only got 186 points. Apple's fifth now. We've gone ahead of McLaren. We're fifth point in the constructors. 2 points the difference there. Oof, he's getting real tight here. Let's just quickly do all this shit before we forget. Okay. Oh, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Next time out, we're going to be in Mexico. Let me know what you thought of this race. Do you think we can get another podium? Another win? Who knows? I'll see you later. Peace.
She left me, now I'm feeling, and I can't take this feeling. I need your healing. I need your healing on me. The way you feeling on me. I like the way you shake it for me. So baby, whine it for me. Come put it